500 pounds 3 times on a bench press, Now, I can't even lift the bar with nothing on it. That's 55 pounds. But my goal is 500 pounds 3 times. In order to get there, I got to work really, really hard, and it forces me to be better than I am, because maybe I'll get to 500 pounds. Maybe I'll get to 200 pounds. But 200 pounds is better than 55 pounds of the bar.
What is your point?
My point is you set high expectations and you move up the goals. So when they say, I want it done by tomorrow, they don't really need it until next year. But it might get done tomorrow.
On. You're kidding me. That's not what they're doing.
I think that's what they're doing.
That is not what they're doing.
They are professionals.
Come on. What they're doing is they're creating artificial sense of urgency, so everyone pays attention to it, and they can just cram things through in the middle of the night. They do it all the time. Republicans
You've never seen
and
me lift
Democrats.
weights. There is a sense of urgency. Usually it's my bladder.
All right, let's move on. You're not making any sense.
It's the eggnog.
And someday, if you want to talk about planning and goal setting and visions, we can do that.
All right, we'll dedicate a whole show to that.
Good. That'd be great.
Let's take a break. Anyway.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. It's break time.
Whew. Let's. It's just flying by when we're having fun.
All right, we'll be right back.
No, wait a minute. I got a trivia question.
Oh, okay.
This is a good one. I like this one. This is going to be easy for people. This is according to a 2016 American Community Survey.
I need beer.
A project of the United States Census Bureau. What is the third most spoken language in the U.S. by people older than 5 years of age?
Third most spoken.
Third most spoken. I have a list of 6.
All
You will be surprised at number 1. But number 3. What is the third most spoken?
Third
language?
most spoken. All right, we'll be right back.
Lock it in. And rip the knob off. Red State Talk Radio.
My Parents Open Carry, a pro-gun kids book from White Feather Press. 13-year-old Brenna and her parents spend their day in typical fashion. But what's not so typical is that Brenna's parents lawfully open carry handguns for self-defense. And the Strongs join a growing number of families who are standing up for their Second Amendment right and bringing gun ownership out of the closet. Order your copy of this unique kids book at myparentsopencarry.com.
It's a bumpy ride through the political jungle with Nate and Brian.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 877-219-8770 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 877-219-8770 to take your call now. Call 877-219-8770. That's 877-219-8770. Again, 877-219-8770.
Whenever I'm feeling a little down under, I can always count on Nate and Brian for their interesting perspective on topics important to freedom and civil rights by listening to the At Odds Show. Nate and Brian cover important topics with insight, intelligence, and of course humor. I can always expect a laugh or two. So if you want to be informed and have a great time, give these guys a listen.
At odds.
The At Odds Show with the greatest political talk show hosts in history, Nate and Brian. And it's sad that they actually believe that. So give a listen because the delusional need love too.
Are you looking for some way cool t-shirts? Check out ChugDug.com. They have hundreds of crazy fun t-shirts like gun, patriotic, and you better believe zombie shirts. At ChugDug.com, you'll find quality shirts at a quality price. All shirts start at just $10 with free shipping over $50. Mention Radio 1 coupon code at checkout and grab a cool 10% off. That's ChugDug.com. T-shirts with attitude.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-755-9290. That's 800-755-9290. 800-755-9290.
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Nate.
If you like the At Odds show,
and we know you do,
why not order your very own At Odds t-shirt sizes small to 6XL in a cool black color?
So support our show. Check out the great prices at chugdug.com or head over to our website, atoddshow.com, and click the link.
And unlike listening to our show, you won't be disappointed.
Nate.
And from all of us here at the At Odds Show, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It helps to have the volume.
Have you been drinking? Or
No,
Steve?
I
Steve's
haven't.
drinking? What is going
I
on?
got a contact.
Jeez.
Hi,
I don't-
Steve, but
Yeah.
all right. So this census from U.S. I don't know, the United States.
Who knows? Does this include Puerto Rico?
No.
Okay.
What is the third most spoken language in the
Third.
U.S. by people? By people, not animals.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
All right.
Over the age of 5.
Yeah, adults, because most kids, they're speaking the number one, which is Swahili.
Right.
No, obviously English is number one.
Well, it's becoming less and less obvious.
Number two. Well,
we
okay.
we had a lot of guesses.
I have
You wanna
number.
hear the
Oh
guesses?
yeah, let's hear some guesses. We're not there yet. So go
Well,
ahead.
if you can think of a language, that was one of the
That
guesses.
was guesses.
So it was Italian, French, Swahili, Ebonics.
Where I got this information, they said there are 500
Georgian?
500 languages spoken in the U.S.
Yeah.
500 languages.
Okay. Australian? I don't think Australian's a language.
No,
so,
no. And then who cares? Yeah. All right, so 237 million speak English. 40 million speak Spanish. That's number
is that
two.
it? 230 million? There's a third of the official population that don't speak English?
Or speak both. It doesn't say exclusively one language.
What?
It just says what? Okay, there's a lot of people that speak Spanish and English.
Oh, what What data are you giving us then? Start over.
What is the most?
No, not the
spoken?
question. This survey or whatever that you're reading.
English.
What?
This actually says English only. These are only people that speak English.
Okay.
237.8 million people.
That makes a big difference when you say English only.
Okay, yeah. Now Spanish, 40 million. Number 3 at 3.4 million. Big drop. Oh, Chinese, including Mandarin
don't do
and
that.
Cantonese.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's third, huh?
Number 3rd.
Okay.
You will be surprised, maybe not, at number 4.
German?
Nope.
The other kind of Chinese?
It's, I want to say Tagalog, but it's Tagalog. You ever hear of Tagalog?
No, is it Hawaiian?
It's Filipino.
Okay.
1.7 million.
Huh.
Number 5.
Oh, boy.
Another Asian. country.
Germany?
At 1.5 million. Asian country, Germany. Beautiful.
India?
No. India wasn't even in the top 6.
Huh.
Vietnamese. Now, this is what surprised me. At 1.2 million, number 6 was Arabic. You'd think the Arabic would be a little higher.
I mean,
and all those 1.2 million live in Dearborn, Michigan.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. In Dearborn.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So the Chinese, I guess, I mean, we have an issue with the anchor babies from China. Right?
Well, and we have lots of students that come over.
Lots of students. Well, this was a census, so it was citizens, right?
Well,
because I think the Spanish number is probably quite a bit higher.
It didn't say citizens. I mean, when you're in the Census Bureau, would that include like legal residents and people on extended visas?
I don't know, but it would not include people here
Maybe
illegally.
Not. No, probably not.
Well, maybe, probably not. They get to vote, but they don't get to answer the census.
Yeah. You may be right.
Wow.
It might be just U.S. citizens since it's a United States
Which one was
census.
second again?
Espanol.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Sure it does.
Interesting.
That's why I told my daughter she had to take 4 years of Spanish in high school. Can't speak a lick of Spanish.
Yeah, not at all, huh? My daughter was taking French. That'll come in handy.
Yeah, if she wants to major in French poetry. Like, you ever watch Groundhog Day?
Yeah, I think I have.
The newscaster? He laughed at her. Remember that? That was funny. Because French poetry or something. And then it was like 17th century French poetry or something. And she got all mad.
All right,
This day in history, rock star Elvis Presley is greeted at the White House by President Nixon. He wanted to meet Nixon in order to offer his services in the government's war on drugs. Elvis and his 2 bodyguards proceeded to the White House, where Presley handed the guard a handwritten letter. He told Nixon in the letter that he agreed with him on the drug culture, hippie elements, student protesters, and those Black Panthers. He declared that he wanted nothing but to help the country out and asked to be designated a federal agent at large. What was odd is the guards didn't pat any of these guys down. And when Presley got up there, he presented Nixon with a .45 caliber 1911.
Huh.
That he just happened to be packing. Anyways, they never did make him a special agent, even though he claims he was. It was a little bit later, Nixon wrote him a thank you note. But thanks for the pistol and visiting me in the White House. I'm not a crook yet. So anyways, that was this day in history.
I mean,
in 1970.
Elvis Presley was a sergeant.
3 years in the
Wasn't
Army.
He? Yeah. So, makes sense.
Oh, the 1911 you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was a World War II era, so it's probably worth some money now. All right, that's all I have.
All right.
Good night, folks. Let's see.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So anyways, what... Okay.
What do you want? I lost my spot.
Well, we're going to talk about Jerusalem for a minute.
Oh, okay.
And Nixon. Trump making... what's that city in Israel?
Jerusalem?
Jerusalem, yeah. The capital. What's that country?
Israel.
Okay.
Trump did not make it the capital.
Oh, he did.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
Oh, absolutely.
He didn't.
Listen, the United Nations took a vote on it.
He went there and hung a sign?
Yep.
This is Israel, this is your new capital now.
Open for business.
He didn't. He didn't.
Celebrating.
We talked about it last week.
Celebrating 5,000 years. No, it's not that old.
What Trump did was followed the law that was passed years ago to recognize Israel's own belief that Jerusalem is their capital.
Let's see.
I don't think Trump nominated. I mean, why doesn't he do that to Canada? Why doesn't he change their capital?
I thought I had a sound bite. Dang it. Oh. I guess I don't.
Okay.
But, you heard his press secretary spoke at the UN Assembly.
It was
and
awesome.
chewed him out.
Awesome.
The United Nations General Assembly voted 128 to 9 Thursday to declare the U.S.